Today on Cooking with Chef Fred, I'm going to show you how to make this so delicious tender beef stew with potatoes and carrots and peas. It is so delicious and luscious. And I'm going to show you how to do that today on Cooking with Chef Fred, where I give you the best cooking tips for everyday cooking that you can share with your family and friends. Take a look at what we need for this beef stew. We need 2 to 3 pounds of stew meat already cut up. That makes it nice and easy. 4 russet potatoes cut up and diced. I have 1 onion that's cut up and diced. We've got 4 cloves of garlic. We're going to use about 2 cups of carrots, a bag of frozen sweet peas, flour and butter for our roux, tomato paste, adobe seasoning, salt and pepper, olive oil, and beef stock. So let's step up to the stove and put it all together. Now we're at the stove. We've got our pot here and we're going to put in our olive oil and our meat. So let's do that now. Okay, our oil is nice and hot. You can see in here it's starting to sizzle. Now when you put your meat into your pan to start cooking it, you want to make sure that you don't crowd it. Because when it gets too close together, what happens is it actually starts steaming, and we don't want that. So what we do is we just take this and do it in batches. You take your meat, and we're going to sear it on both sides, and then we're going to take it out of the pan after it's seared on both sides, nice and real good. We want to get it nice caramelized and a nice crust. As we finish up the last of our meat here, we want to make sure that we give it some salt each layer that we do, and we want to give it a couple turns of pepper. We want to salt and pepper each layer as we go, so our dish will have a nice good seasoning on it. So we're going to finish this last little bit up and take it out of the pan. Okay, now we're going to take the last of our meat here and pull it out and put it on a plate, because we're going to set that to the side. Then we're going to take our onion that we have. We're going to put it in there and give it a saute for about 4 to 5 minutes. We want to give it some salt to help bring out a little bit of the moisture, and a couple turns of the black pepper. We'll let this saute for 4 to 5 minutes. Now you can see where our meat was down here. It's created this what's called fond, and that's why we want to do it in this same pan, because that is all full of flavor. And you can see how it's turned the onions a brown and a dark color. That's where all your flavor is. That's why you want to brown and caramelize that meat, so that you get that flavor concentration. Also, when you sear your meat, it helps you to lock in the moisture in your meat so it becomes very tender while it cooks. Now as our onions finish up, we're going to take our garlic and give it a nice press and put all of our garlic in. We want to do that toward the end, because if you put it in at the beginning when you do your onions, it can tend to become very bitter, and we don't want that. So we do the garlic right as that's finishing up. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of butter. And our flour. And we're going to let that melt a little bit and let that raw flour cook out. Okay, we're going to add in our tomato paste. And what we want to do is we want for that tomato paste, we want it to cook a little bit and get some of the raw tomato off of it. So we'll let it cook for about a minute. Now what we have here is a very thick mixture, and that's exactly what we want. That's our roux, and we want it very thick because now here comes the magic, is the beef stock. We're going to add in our 32-ounce beef stock. We're going to add that in, and then we're going to bring that up to a boil, and it's going to become very nice and thick. Now as this becomes to a boil, it's going to start to thicken. We're going to turn this down to a nice simmer, and then we're going to take all of our meat and add it back in. Woo, that smells so good and delicious. Oh my goodness, I wish that you could smell that right now. That is wonderful, wonderful smell. Okay guys, we're going to put a lid on this and let it simmer for about an hour, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put in our potatoes and our carrots. So be sure to stay tuned as we finish up this beef stew. It's going to be so delicious. Okay, now after this has cooked for an hour, you can see how beautiful that is, how it's nice and thick, and that meat is becoming tender. We're going to add our potatoes and our carrots. Add those and give those a nice stir around. And we're going to let these go for about 40 minutes until the potatoes become nice and tender. Put the lid back on. Thanks for joining me on today's video of beef stew. Now, if you'd like to check out my next recipe, just click right over here for corned beef and cabbage. It's a great Irish meal for St. Patrick's Day. So, hope you enjoy. Until next time, go out and cook something great. Bye for now.